Yeah, basically we just had two plays on, and for me, with the look that we had, it was we wanted that play on and that look, and so got back to gun and thought George did a great job of winning his matchup and gave him a chance, and so he went under it, got it, and it was perfectly executed just with the O line, George's route, so felt really good from the jump.
Did you make that, Cam, or do you think this is a touchdown? It's like his throw?
I mean, where we were at in the field, I mean, it was a good chance of that, yes. But for me, it was like, man, let's complete this ball for a big gain. You know, we're taking a shot here. So.
Did you practice that specific play recently, or was it just from over the years with you and George?
I mean, that route specifically has been from over the years, so we're sort of used to that. But that play in general was a new play. So.
When you see Sky Moore making that return, what does that do for you guys as a team and giving you good numbers?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, I think this whole season, the way Sky hits it, like we were all just waiting for him to have a big one, and so you know, nothing was different with this one. He obviously hit it, and then when he got caught in the one, we were like, dang it, like we wanted it for him. But that set the tone for the whole game, really. You know, going out, scoring right away with 15 seconds on the clock, and then our next drive scoring. So shout out to Sky, man, that's huge.
That throw to Kittle, that 30-yard touchdown, that was your third straight pretty long completion. Did that settle any nerves you had about coming back or anything?
I mean, it felt good just to get into a rhythm for sure, and you know, hit the guys and have some big gains, and then to hit that one, it was like, yeah, like we're playing. You know, we're in an NFL game. You know, put a good throw on to George, and he completes it. Like, it just felt good for, you know, my confidence and everything. But you know, outside of that, man, it's football. I've been here before, and it was just trying to settle back into, you know, who I am and how I play quarterback.
You played a lot of games, a lot of big games. Is today any different in terms of just how you felt with nerves or anything coming in, just coming back after missing so much time?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say a lot of excitement. You know, I'm always excited every Sunday, but you know, to come back, I missed 6 weeks, and then my comeback game is here in Arizona where I grew up. So I just thought it was pretty special. But outside of that, all that mattered was, you know, playing together as a team, getting a team dub, and I'm just so excited that, you know, we all were able to play together. Offense played with the defense, special teams. Like I feel like everybody across the board made plays, and it was a good team win.
I know you said your toe felt good all week. Did you have any anxiety before the game about how it would respond to real game speed and how it did?
I was pretty good going into the game. Like I knew. I mean, this is the reason why I told Kyle, like, it's time, it's ready, because I feel great. You know, at practice, running around all the things, and so coming into it, I didn't want to think about it at all, and I didn't. I just went out and played quarterback how I've always played, and so that's how I went about it. It feels great now, and you know, on to the next one. So.
I think there was a third and 15 or third and 20. Christian ran a deep comeback route. How many running backs in the league run that route, and how many can make that play?
I don't know any other running backs that can do that, to be honest. Split them out like that and run a 20-yard comeback like a receiver and come down with it. Like, we have one of a kind. So, shout out 23.
Jack, have you ever spent 6 weeks not thinking? I mean, during the season?
No.
How hard is that? And I guess you didn't want to supposed to ask 2 questions. You know, I guess how hard is that? Remember that. And then, was there any, just because it's somewhat uncharted territory, are there any, you know, nerves or anxiety like is this going to feel the same?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's my first time missing that much time in a season, and for me it was new. How do I handle it? You know, I'm the starter, and we put in all this work from OTAs to camp, and then we go into Seattle, big win, and then I'm just dealing with this toe thing for all these weeks, and so it was frustrating. I had to learn how to deal with it and mentally, like, just take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, and trust that there's a process to this, and the trainers, the strength staff, everybody, they do this. This is their profession. So trusting in them, our plan that we put together, and all to, when I do come back, mentally, I'm ready to roll. You know, I'm going to drop back with confidence, rip it with confidence, play quarterback, go through my reads. So it was getting to that point, and so that was all new for me, but overall it felt good, and I loved our plan, and I feel great now. So it's, you know, I'm glad we won, and now it's on to the next.
Was there any specific play where you did a rollout or something where you said, okay, the toe feels fine and not worrying about it, or was it not even?
No, I didn't even think about it, honestly, in the game or anything. At practice and everything, that's where I tested it all out, you know, and I'm like, at practice, rolling out, all right, do I feel it, do I not? No, I don't. I feel great. And then come game, man, when I warmed up, everything, I didn't even think about it. Felt great. And throughout the game and stuff, I was able to do, I think, everything. Scramble, keepers, rollouts, step up in the pocket, like, played quarterback. Yeah, no, that was all good. It's just he made a good play on it, and it's third down, had to get the ball out, but he made a good play on it.
Correct, this team is kind of volley back and forth between wins and losses since the 3-0 start. How do you feel like this team is positioned right now to put together a run here over the next month and a half?
Definitely. I mean, I'm excited, just with the momentum that we have going and guys ready to go in on this challenge of finishing out the season strong. But it's one game at a time. It's one practice at a time. But I think more than anything, like, we all believe in each other, man. We've gotten tight. We've lost some guys, which have sucked, some big names and everything. But guys just stepped up to the challenge, and this is what NFL football is all about. You find out who you are under pressure, but we got the right guys in the building, and we're ready for it. So, thanks, guys.
Christian had a 20-yard run. Being asked about that.
It's awesome. And keep them rolling.
You also had a 20-yard catch, that comeback route. How often do you run that route, and what was it like to convert that one?
It was great. Ran it twice this week in practice. And, the look we had in practice wasn't man versus their corner, but, Brock made a throw that gave me a chance and allowed me to go up and make a play.
Brock said that you were one of a kind. How much pride do you take just in being able to do things that maybe other running backs can't do and make such a difference in football?
I love football. I feel blessed every time I'm able to go out there. Love the game so much, and I try to be a complete back. It's something that my whole life I've tried to focus on and being able to do everything. And I just love playing with my buddies and going out there and competing and trying to do whatever it takes to get a win.
Christian, what do you think is the status of the team's running game right now?
Say it again?
What's the status of the team's running game right now? You guys kind of getting on track?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're getting better. That's what it's all about, getting better every week.
How would you describe Brock's kind of going into the game, during the game, and come back?
He was vintage Brock.
What's that?
Yeah, he was vintage Brock. Yeah, I mean, and that's a huge compliment. He was poised, made some great plays, made some huge third down throws, kept us in the game, was smart the whole game. That to miss games like that is really hard, and to come back in the middle of the year and I think people kind of just watch and like, oh, he had a good game, whatever. But to be out that long and to come in and do what he did today is extremely impressive.
When you say he was smart throughout the whole game, what specifically are you referring to?
Throwing the ball on time, not making bad decisions, I guess, and just being a great quarterback.
Did you ever play wide receiver when you were a kid? And have you ever daydreamed about potentially playing wide receiver when you're older?
When I'm older. Maybe a night dream. I don't know about a daydream. I didn't control it. No, I never played. All my brothers played. My older brother played. Obviously, my dad played, and both my little brothers played quarterback, and then Luke, my youngest, would kind of play receiver and quarterback when Dylan was the quarterback. We had a hell of a 4-on-4 football team in the backyard. But it was always something that I worked on, my whole life. I always played running back. I never played receiver, but I was fortunate enough to be on teams, even in Little League, where they would throw the ball to me, and so it was kind of always a natural thing, and, I enjoy doing it. It's another way to get the ball in the hands.
It's a nice stick. Howdy.
George, I believe last week you said Scott Moore is very close to breaking one. Do you have the Powerball numbers too?
I'm not lying. I was standing on the sideline next to Colt McKivitz, and I was like, just be so nice if he just housed this right now. And he started returning. We just looked at each other like, that works too. But, we all need Christian McCaffrey touchdowns in our life, so that's why he got tackled, just for Christian McCaffrey fantasy owners. That's what it was for.
What kind of tone did that set for the game?
Just a spark. I mean, when you can start the game off with a huge return and then score one play into it, just like 7 points in 16 seconds, that's just huge because I feel like our entire season we've taken like 10 to 15 plays to score on every single drive, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But having explosive big plays is huge. And so just to get that one, to set the tone for the entire game was fantastic.
What kind of spark did you rock?
You know what? I think I've only said this about two quarterbacks. Like Brock's presence in the huddle is just so elite, and how he talks to the players, my wife's calling me. Yep, it's my wife. I'm so sorry. Don't tell her I ignored her call. I'm gonna get in trouble. But he plays the game with this joy that's so infectious, and it's just so much fun to play football with him. And I mean, especially like 5 plays into the game, he hits me 30 yards down the field on a perfect pass. Like, he was definitely feeling it. I think he's got the confidence. He's got his swagger. I mean, more people were celebrating with Brock after his touchdown pass than with me. I was a little jealous. But, yeah, he was feeling it today. I will say the one pass to Christian on 3rd down was like that. Is like he clicked too many Madden buttons on his controller and just said, screw it. And what a play by Christian. Goodness.
Who was the other quarterback? You said he's one of 2 quarterbacks.
Oh, Jimmy G's presence in the huddle was pretty damn good. He has a very, very good voice for the huddle. It's like some guys just have like a piercing voice that like when they speak, the entire, like everybody's attention just no matter what is going on. And he does that. So Brock is very good at that.
The Christian catching.
You get 3 questions. That's impressive.
Following up on what I was asking about.
Okay.
About Christian, though.
Yeah.
And
Really good at football.
that he runs. Have you seen a running back run a 20-yard?
A 20-yard comeback on 3rd down?
From that motion?
No. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think there's any running backs that are doing that. I don't know how many guys can do that. He's just so unique in what he can do for our offense. And the fact that he was able to run that and, like, kind of be open, too, because, like, people are just like, oh, it's a running back. He's not going to do anything. And all of a sudden he's making a jumping, awesome, acrobatic catch. And then also while he's running the ball, I mean, did you guys see the one run he had downhill? It couldn't have been for very many yards, but, like, his spin, like, he spun out of it and then, like, drug a guy for a couple yards. Like, he's definitely feeling himself. And if Christian McCaffrey's feeling himself, that's great news for the 49ers offense.
Last week you talked a lot about like, the offense and the purpose you have and the defense is going to get better and better. You know, what did the defense say for them to really takeaways and things like that?
Oh my goodness. Well, like anytime one of your, I feel like Demo's probably one of our best players on defense, especially at this point. And when your best player gets a turnover, like the juice that it gives the whole team, because that's what you expect them to do, and for him to go out and do that was huge. I mean, the fact that Malik got an interception, fantastic, and then Upton's strip at the end was just fantastic. And like, because I was telling him the whole game, I'm like, look, he gave up a big play early in the game. I was like, dude, flush it. There's so many plays. There's so many opportunities to make today. And, like, you have an opportunity to go out there and make a hell of a play. So just flush it and move on to the next one. And then his time came and he made a hell of a rip. So it's awesome for our young divas to be making that. No idea how many guys got hurt today. That was a little nerve-wracking. But, we'll figure it out. But I'll also say 2 things. One, shout out Kyle Juszczyk. That was his 200th game. I don't know if you guys knew that. That's pretty incredible stuff. So shout out to him for just having an awesome, long career. He's only 29, though. That's what he keeps telling me. And 2, like, I can't get over Alfred Morris and his effort on every single play. Like, it's one of the things that stands out to me the most. Collins, Alfred Morris, that was my old running back. Thank you. Great guy, Alfred Morris. So loved him. But Alfred Collins, like, just his effort on every single play is just, like, you see it, like, because I'm used to watching, like, Bosa and Fred. Like, that's who I usually watch. But now I'm just, like, watching the D-line, and I just kind of pick and choose. But, like, Alfred has just stood out to me, and, like, just his constant effort of just no matter where the ball is, he's just chasing it down. And I really appreciate that from a young player. 4 questions. You owe me $100.
After the 3-0 start, you guys have kind of bounced back between wins and losses.
Yeah.
How do you feel like you guys are positioned right now to maybe go on a bye?
Well, the nice thing is we haven't had a bye yet, which is crazy to me, and I could talk about that for an hour, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to go on a roll there. But we have a Monday night game, so we have an extra day to just kind of get our bodies right, figure out, what we have to do, and then short weekend to Cleveland. But we're positioned, right where we want to be. Our offense is basically healthy, where we want everybody to be at, and if we can just keep rolling, keep making plays, Kyle keeps scheming it up for us. The crazy thing too is like Ricky had 1 catch today. I mean, that was more catch than I had in my first game back. So like he's gonna pop off here in a sec because I wish you guys could watch practice the whole week because he was just on fire the entire week, and just some of the looks weren't there, but he's gonna have a great game. And then when Ricky's running his routes full speed and get Juwan involved and me and Christian and Juice, I think it's just a very lethal offense.
Those guys back, is there kind of feeling like you got the band back together now, offensively?
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Ricky is just the juice he brings in the huddle. Like, it's just so much fun to see him out there because he has so much fun playing football and he has so much confidence. And, like, I need that too. Like, I need to feel that confidence from the guys in my huddle, and, like, Ricky brings that for the second he's in the huddle. And so he's going to have a great one. And I mean, my guess he's going to pop off on Monday Night Football. That's what I would put. I'm not going to put any money on it. I'm not going to. That was a good. That was almost a tough one for me there. Goodness gracious. We good? Thanks, guys.